Good evening, wonderful, wonderful people of Facebook land and social media world place. So this video will be on my dad, pancreatic cancer, that journey, and death. As you can see right now, I am wearing a hoodie that I had made for him. Me and my dad. That's me and my dad. So my dad was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in the summer of 2017. They thought that it was pancreatitis at first. Something in my gut told me it was pancreatic cancer. Turns out it was. And I knew that 3% of pancreatic cancer patients actually survive. My dad probably didn't live the healthiest of lifestyles, so personally, I knew the chance of him surviving the pancreatic cancer was slim to none. He survived a really, really long time. My dad has always been a fighter, champion. I love my father still to this day very, very much. But personally, a lot of people have been, you're so strong, you're handling this with such grace. And I just thought that I should be honest and frank with everyone and tell you guys, quite frankly, I've been mourning my father's death since he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer because I knew the chances. So that's made it easier for me. I can't tell you how many times I've broke down in my car, in my home. I'll post later an article that I found this woman had written about describing watching your parent die, and she got it point blank. She really nailed it to the point where she actually gave an example of like breaking down in the middle of the grocery store while watching like your parent die, going through that experience. And that happened to me. I was purchasing cheesecloth so I could make my dad weed butter so that his pain could be not subsided but alleviated to a certain degree. And I just like knelt to the ground and started crying. That was rough. So I've definitely had my moments, and still to this day, and I don't know how long, maybe for the rest of my life, I'll have my moments where I feel very sad about his body no longer being here. However, my spiritual beliefs are that I am you, you are me. I've said this in plenty of my posts. So while my dad's body, or spacesuit if you will, is gone and deceased because it was made of organic matter, he's always with me. His spirit's always with me in the breeze, in the trees, in the grass, in me, in you. He and I had many philosophical conversations towards the end about my viewpoints and his viewpoints, and I'm grateful that he's no longer in pain. I'm grateful that he's reunited with his loved ones that we can't see with our human eyes. My niece, I believe it was like a couple days after he had passed, came upstairs and told my mom and I that she had had a dream that my dad was sitting on the couch with his parents, just laughing and smiling. And a couple other people have told me about dreams that they've had. My father is at peace, and at the exact same time, he's with me and all of his loved ones and watching over us at all times. So I thank everyone for reaching out and sending their condolences, but I'm not experiencing a loss. my father was proud of me. I know that he loved me very much. And I remember many conversations when I would explain to him my spiritual beliefs or philosophical viewpoints where he was intrigued. And he'd be like, I'd never thought about it that way. So that was very comforting to me to know that I could have a conversation with him, not just as his daughter, but as an adult. So yeah, as far as I see his passing, there are moments when I'm filled with grief and I break down and my dad's dead, all of that. There's definitely some moments there, obviously still. But for the most part, my dad is with me all the time. And I know that. And I celebrate him and his life. And on that note, if you are praying or sending good vibes, please continue to pray for my mom. Please continue to pray for my brother, my nieces. My mom is very much missing her partner. And I can't imagine that loss. I can't imagine having a partner for 35 years and losing them. I can't even pretend to know what that's like. So if you could continue prayers and all of that, I would appreciate that very, very much. So yeah, that's my post on my dad.